Trash talk is very common in the fight business. Some competitors use it as a way to promote the fight. Others do it because it's in their personality or to try to get into their opponent's head. But there have been many cases in which trash talk goes wrong, such as the case of Paulo Costa versus Israel Adesanya. Paulo Costa has taken many shots at Izzy before their UFC middleweight bout. Although Adesanya is a tough fighter not just physically but also mentally, it's clear he didn't like any of Paulo's trash talk. Here are some of the quotes we found of Costa trash-talking the champion. During a press conference, Paulo Costa was asked about Israel Adesanya's last fight. The Brazilian showed no respect for the Nigerian and responded that the fight was awful, saying he would hurt Izzy very badly and make him cry.
Adesanya is the most shameful champion I have seen ever. He just run. He's nothing. He's scared, you know. I think he don't deserve talk about him, but was a shit. That fight was a shit. I will make him cry. I will hit him very badly, and he will cry like a baby.
At the Costa versus Adesanya press conference in Abu Dhabi, Paulo was asked how he felt during his weight cut process, saying Israel thought he looked weak. Paulo responded that he felt fine, and then said that Adesanya was always weak, that he didn't even need a weight cut to be so.
No, I'm feel great. Of course, I'm on process of cut weight, but if I'm weak now, he's still always weak, you know. He don't need to cut weight to be weak. He's weak every time.
Paulo was also asked about what mistakes he thinks Adesanya's previous opponents made during their fights against the champion. But Costa only responded that he was dangerous and that Izzy knew that.
No, I think
too much.
I think he knows my potential, my powerful, how dangerous I am. He knows that. Everybody knows.
But after all this trash talk coming from the Brazilian, the fight arrived, and Adesanya put all of Paulo's words right back in his mouth using his incredible leg kicks and precise striking, knocking out Costa and remaining the UFC middleweight champion. What are your thoughts on trash talking in the combat sport business? Were you shocked when Izzy knocked Paulo out inside the octagon? Let us know in the comments what you think. The UFC could soon have a new two-division champion on its plate if we mention Israel Adesanya. UFC middleweight champion Israel, the last stylebender Adesanya, will move up in weight class and face 205-pound Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight title. UFC President Dana White revealed to reporters after UFC Vegas 12 on Saturday in Las Vegas. White said the fight will happen because Whitaker didn't want a rematch with Izzy.
I was like, I'm going to have to sit down with this kid and convince him on why he needs to fight Whitaker. And Whitaker comes out and says he doesn't want to fight him. Craziest shit I've ever seen. So yeah, there's no arguing with Israel now. I thought Whitaker deserved the shot, and Whitaker doesn't want it, so yeah, we'll let him do it.
Adesanya, 31 years old and born in Nigeria, took the middleweight belt a year ago with a knockout over Robert Whitaker at UFC 243 and went on to become without a doubt one of the promotion's biggest stars. Israel's last fight was a second-round TKO win over top challenger Paulo Costa to improve his career record to 20-0. So Izzy got what he wanted and is now set to fight Jan Blachowicz, who recently topped Dominic Reyes to take the light heavyweight belt vacated by Jon Jones. There's also been a lot of talk that Adesanya could challenge Jon Jones, the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in UFC's rankings. But Blachowicz will now be the opponent instead, with Jones' stated intention to move to heavyweight. If Israel Adesanya gains a win over Blachowicz, he will join Conor McGregor, Amanda Nunes, Daniel Cormier, and Henry Cejudo as the only fighters to hold 2 belts at the same time. The stylebender reacted to his fight being scheduled on his social media account, with a video that looked like he was celebrating, and the words Champ 2X.
Champ times 2. Champ squared. You already know.
What do you think about Adesanya fighting 205-pound Jan Blachowicz? You think Jan is too heavy for the Nigerian? Or will he wipe the floor with him, just as he did in the entire middleweight division? Let us know in the comments what you think. As previously mentioned, current UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya is moving up to the light heavyweight division to face the current 205-pound champion Jan Blachowicz. Many have been speculating about how this match is going to turn out, since Israel is facing a much bigger opponent than him. On top of this, the Nigerian affirmed that he was not going to bulk up for the fight.
That's fucking John Blow Jones's downfall. I need to move up the weight back on the side. Some people are just so stupid. They play the game so stupid. I've done it in kickboxing. I weighed in at heavyweight with my clothes on and a tray of Dunkin' Donuts in my hand, and I was like 90-something kgs. Like, skills, bro. Yeah, sure, you want to put on size. All right. Is your body used to being that heavy? Are you used to moving around that heavy with the work rate you were doing with all your your previous fights? Yeah, I just don't play the game like everyone else. I'll just chill. I'll stay me. I'm gonna get stronger. I always do, but I'm not gonna like purposely put on muscle just so I can meet a weight class. Stupid.
So Israel's game plan is to be able to still move the way he always moves inside the octagon. Many UFC fans say that Israel has better speed and precision, but that one hit by Blachowicz will hurt him badly. Former UFC champion Daniel Cormier even expressed in an interview that Adesanya has the most attributes, but at the same time had a very slight space for error.
He can't get hit one time. He gets hit by Jan, he's in trouble. So it's a good fight. Izzy seems to hold the advantages. A lot of people think he's going up because it's Jan holding the title, but the room for error is so small that it makes it a dangerous fight for Israel Adesanya. Jan has unreal knockout power, and if he hits you, he'll put you out.
But neither of the fighters seem to be worried about fighting each other. Jan Blachowicz posted a video on his social media telling his fans to get ready for the next fight, saying it would most likely be Izzy.
Hey, what's up guys? Did you watch UFC last night? It was a great fight. And what do you think about Glover? It was really good, yeah? So what do you think about my next opponent? Glover or Adesanya? What do you think about this? Okay, have a nice Sunday and I wish you all best and stay positive, test negative, and I go to swim a little bit more on my stand-up paddle, and that's it. We're waiting for next opponent.
What do you think about Jan Blachowicz's video? Does it look like a message for Izzy? Who are you betting on? Let us know your opinion in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons on your way out.